Next, we will groove the part using the multiple chains method. Groove toolpaths are used for machining indented or recessed areas that cannot be machined by using roughing toolpaths or tools. Expand the gallery in the general group. Then select Groove. One point allows the user to select points from the graphics area to identify a groove. 2 points allows you to specify a groove by indicating the top corner of the groove and the bottom point in the lower opposite corner. 3 lines allows you to select 3 lines from the graphics screen to define the groove shape. Chain allows you to chain a more complex shape to define a groove by chaining on-screen geometry. Multiple chains allows you to chain multiple grooves by chaining on-screen geometry. Manual point selection allows you to manually select points from the graphics area. Window point selection allows you to create a window in the graphics area and chains all of the points within the window. Select multiple chains and press OK. Make sure the chaining method is set to partial. First, select this entity here, and then select this entity. Select this entity, and then select this entity. Then press OK. Select the OD Groove Center Medium tool. Enter the comment, machine the grooves using multiple chains. Select Groove Shape Parameters. Enable Use Stock for Outer Boundary, and then select Groove Rough Parameters. Make sure Rough is enabled. Cut direction is set to bidirectional alternating. Stock clearance is 0.1. Rough step is % of tool width 75, and back off % is 20. Make sure stock to leave in X and Z are both 0.005. Cut direction determines the direction that the tool will rough the groove. Stock clearance determines the point up to which the tool retracts after each pass. Stock amount sets the remaining stock left by the previous operation. Stock to leave in X and Z sets the remaining stock in these axes after the tool completes all roughing passes. Rough step sets the amount of material to be removed with each roughing pass. It can be set as a number of steps, a step amount, or as a percentage of the tool width. Back off % sets how far the tool backs away from the wall of the groove before it retracts. Select Groove Finish Parameters. Make sure Finish is enabled, and complete all passes on each groove is selected. Direction for first pass determines the direction that the tool will finish the groove. Counterclockwise starts on the right, and clockwise starts on the left. With the first pass of a finished toolpath, the tool cuts down on one wall of the groove to the groove floor, and then retracts out of the groove. On the second pass, the tool cuts down on the opposite wall of the groove to the groove floor, and moves across the groove floor to the point where the first pass ended. Retraction moves sets the retract moves to rapid moves or with a specified feed rate. Finished step over sets the maximum amount of material the tool will remove with the finished pass. Overlap distance from first corner sets the amount the tool cuts across the floor before retracting out of the groove. Overlap between passes sets the amount the tool overlaps the first pass before it retracts. Wall back off % sets how far the tool backs away from the wall of the groove after the first pass before it retracts. Make sure Lead In is selected and click on the button. For first pass lead in, make sure Use Entry Vector is enabled and select Tangent. Select second pass lead in and select Tangent as well. Press OK and press OK again to generate the operation. Backplot the operation. When backplot is finished, press OK. Then select all operations and click Verify. When Verify is finished, minimize the simulation window. Return your view to top and toggle the toolpath display off.